I don't know how many of you are crazy like myself and wanting to take on a owner builder project, but I thought it would be fun to shoot this video and chat you through what it took to get my owner builder's license. The first thing you need to do is check whether you actually need an owner builder's license. So if your project works are over $11,000, then you're likely going to need an application, an owner builder application to work on your own home. The other thing here to be wary of is that you can typically only get these permits or licenses every 6 years. You can't do an owner builder every 12 months or 24 months. Typically, you can only grab one license every 6 years. And so this is to stop owner builders essentially becoming builders by doing a project every 12 to 24 months. So if you're a homeowner who's doing work more than 11 grand on their own home, whether it's a large scale renovation, whether you're doing a knockdown rebuild, or whether you're actually renovating your home like we are in our raise and build project, that's what you need to check if you're going to qualify. You also need to estimate the value of the work on your project. So I estimated our work around that $300,000 ballpark, but I'm hoping it'll come in more like $200,000. We're lifting our house up, we're building it underneath and framing, doing a new kitchen, a couple of new bathrooms, back deck, upper deck, pool, carport, driveway. It actually adds up quite a lot over time. And so you need to estimate the value of your work on your own home. Once you've got an understanding of what your project involves, now it's time to apply for an owner builder course. There's about 5 or 6 providers out there who provide an owner builder course, and you can also do white cards. Essentially, all you need to do is pay about $185 to $200 and sign up for one of these online courses. I completed the course within a day. It only took a couple of hours. It's all online, and it's basic questions around health and safety, around project management, and becoming a builder essentially. So I signed up with Arbed from memory. They're one of the service providers. They're called Absolute Education, so Arbed. And I found it very easy to navigate through their website, click through the course details, and essentially knock out the course in a few hours. I also needed to complete some online asbestos training. That set me back another couple of hours and about another $100. And that essentially gives you an understanding of what asbestos looks like, what to be wary of, and how to treat it in general situations. Once I completed both of those courses, I also needed to get together our house plans. So designer planning from Albion on the north side here in Brisbane helped us draft our plans and formalize them. And so we got that documentation together along with the course certificates, a title search for our own home, and then I went out to the QBCC to submit the application. When you're doing the application, of course, you need to fill in personal details, more details about the project and the pricing structures, and give them a copy of your plan so they can understand exactly what you're doing with your project. The fees were around that $450 to $500 for the actual owner builder license, and then we submitted that application. Essentially from there, it's around about a 4-week waiting time to receive your license back as an owner builder. This doesn't mean you don't need a DA or a building approval. You still need to go out and do a development application if you require one, which we definitely do because we're in a character overlay. And once you get your DA, you also need a building approval to actually break ground, check the engineering on your site, and make sure you're doing things correctly and not building your house with straw or incorrect materials or incorrect structures in terms of where beams and posts and what type of beams and posts you need in terms of the engineering. Now, I don't know many owner builders out there, but I thought it'd be interesting in sharing how you become an owner builder and what steps are involved because I didn't understand or know this process prior to actually going through it. I feel like the easy part is actually doing the applications and the online courses and getting prepared for becoming an owner builder, but I don't feel like that's where the hard part starts. I think the hard part is going to be dealing with the trades, getting the timing right, getting the budget right, managing the project, ensuring you're doing everything by the book. And so that's where the fun is going to begin. Now, if you're interested in seeing all of that, you've got to subscribe to the channel down below and make sure you drop a like on this video because we're going to be documenting the entire project here at the Triple Gable Queenslander. Emily and I have been renovating this home over the last 2 years. It's a little two better, and we've done a full internal repaint, updated the kitchens and the bathrooms, but this time around, we're going to be lifting the home ourselves, and I'm going to be the owner builder managing the site. Future Luke here. I just thought I'd give you an update on how our owner building permit approval went, and we actually just got approved the other day. So the licensing unit at the QBCC came back asking for some additional information. They wanted a bit more detail around the floor plans, what we were exactly doing with the property, and how we were going to undertake the project. They also needed Emily on the owner builder license because it's not just myself on the title for our own home, it's also Emily. And so that's something I didn't know. If both of you are on the title, both of you will need to be on the owner builder license. As you can see on screen here, this is the licensing unit coming back saying thank you for your owner builder permit application. We are pleased to advise it has now been approved and is attached for your information. Do not reply to this email as it's not monitored. So this is the QBCC coming back to Emily and I and giving us that formal approval. Now, I won't show you everything on this approval because, there's some of our information on there. But you can see here the description of work covers the renovation, alteration, extension, addition, carport, and the swimming pool. And it describes our project as a raise, extend, and build underneath the existing house, which is what we're doing here. Lower floor to consist of 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, laundry, and entry and rear deck. Upper floor to consist of 1 bedroom, bathroom, study, open plan, kitchen and living, and 2 decks. New double carport, new above ground concrete pool. Now, I'm quite excited. That does sound like a whole lot, and we're quite excited to get started on this project, and we're looking to break ground in the middle or late 2023. Now we've got this owner builder license. The last piece of the puzzle before we can keep progressing is to get our engineering finished and also pass on all this information to our private certifiers. Once that's all completed and we get our DA back, then I'll be able to go out confidently and get quotes from chippies, sparkies, plumbers, house raisers, and the list goes on. If you're excited to see the floor plan, we're going to be releasing a video walking you through our floor plan covering all of these items. So make sure you drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel down below. And if you haven't seen our budget for this renovation, raise and build, make sure you click this video over here. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. How Emily starts every Sunday intro. Hey? Hey? Look what I've got. Coffee. See this? Coffee. Coffee, it's my coffee now. How to get pumped up on your Sunday. I don't like coffee. Don't unsubscribe because of that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we had...
By this, I mean, yesterday was huge and we're still here.
Yeah, I think so.
Cheers.